I'm back with another story again. This story's about my homie. We just call him Palestine. So I'm about like 15 at this time. We're at a house party with my Italian homie's crib. He was a little older in his 20s, so he had his own spot, so he let us come over there and kick it. But I'm sitting there with my homie. I'm gonna call him Big Hoss, big swole white boy. Like Big Hoss is like 6'3", 250. But anyways, Palestine walks in with his cousin. They're two Palestinians. I guess Palestine had just got jumped at a party. So he wants us to come help him. So we're like, you got a gun or anything? Like, any weapons? He's like, I have a nine, no bullet. Nine, no bullet. We're like, what are you gonna do with that, man? You know? But anyways, so Palestine takes off with his cousin. They go back to the party. And Big Hoss is like, oh, we just finna walk over there. So we go walking over there. We finally get there. We walk in. We see it's like 10 people in there, mostly girls. So we ask him like, what's the problem? Why they jump Palestine? They basically said Palestine had got into it with some girl or something. I don't know. But they were like, if he's here, we're gonna whoop him. We're gonna put hands on him again. We're like, no, no, no. We came to mediate the situation. That ain't going down like that. So I guess the people that put hands on Palestine were downstairs. So Big Hoss tells me to wait upstairs. He goes downstairs, talks to him. Not even a minute later, he comes back up, crosses his arms, looks at me. He's like, go outside. I'm like, what you mean? He's like, man, just go outside. So I go outside. As I'm walking outside, I see the door banging. Doom, 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 doom. So I'm like, hold on, how many people is this? So I get outside. Instantly, 60 people come out the crib. I'm like, oh, man. Yo. Then I look. I see my white boy homie. He looks at me, chucks the deuce, and dips out. A car pulls up. Red Cavalier with the window down. This dude proceeds to hop into the window with his legs hanging out because he's like 6'4". So he can't even fully fit in with his legs hanging out and his car skirts off. So I'm like, oh man. So I turn back to all these people, and Big Hoss is just standing in the middle of all the people with his arms folded. They're running past him, trying to get to Palestine. Palestine's in the street in his car. His cousin's hanging out the window, hitting people in the head with a bottle. Every time he hits him, you hear ting, 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 ting. So I'm sitting there like, oh man. I can't figure out who to hit it. So many people, they're just running past me. They ain't even paying attention to Big Hoss. So then Palestine's in the driver's seat, and he's hitting people in the head with his machine. Bing, bing, hitting people with the car, ting, 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 doom, 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 doom. Then you just hear his cousin hitting people with the bottle, ting, 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 ting. And that was the first time I met Palestine. We had some crazy adventures after that. But if you like these stories, just like and subscribe. I'm trying to build this page. I'll much appreciate it.